Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So I'm doing another video with a weird resolution because I, again, did it when I was recovering for surgery, when I was using my living room TV as my monitor. So sorry about the huge menu, but next week we'll be back to normal, so it's fine. Anyway, today I am building a house in Windenburg. I don't really know what happened with this house because it just kind of went off on its own. I don't know. I was trying to build a somewhat modern house. I wanted to make one of the boxy ones with like a ton of windows and they just look cool. I wanted to build one of those. I'm pretty bad at them, so I've been trying to build a little more of them so that I can get better, because that's the only way I'm gonna get better is by practicing building them. Overall, the house didn't turn out too bad. It's just really weird. I don't know. So, like I said, it was meant to be modern, which is why I started using all these fitness stuff pack windows and doors I also use. And then this big gray window. I don't remember where that's from. It might be the city living window or something. Anyway, I actually used a lot of windows in this house. I just went a little crazy with it because I always tend to use just one type of window, maybe two, like a normal sized one and then a smaller one. So I was trying to branch out with this one and actually build a house with more windows because it doesn't look bad. I mean, I don't look at the house and automatically think, wow, look at all those weird windows. It looks fine from the outside. It's just I'm not used to it. And I feel like most of the houses around my area don't do that, so they just all have one window type. But yeah, so the modern thing didn't really work out on the inside for some reason. Like I said, I don't know what happened. I was gonna use one of the counters, but I actually decided to switch and use one of the really rustic looking ones that I think came with the base game. I think both of the counters came with the base game that I was thinking of using. The one is just the really plain plasticky looking one that has all the wild colors like purple and yellow and blue. That I was gonna use those counters and make it a sort of neutral color and just work with those because they're very polished, I guess. So I figured they would work well for a modern house, but then I don't know, I just picked the other counters that are the rusticy looking ones. I'm gonna put them down here in a second once I finish this entranceway, but once I picked those counters, it just kind of influenced the rest of the house, I guess. I just wanted to make everything match, so I started going with all these rustic looking items. I used a lot of the things from, let's see, from the cats and dogs pack. There's quite a few of those really rustic looking ones in there. And then there's also the laundry day stuff that I used in this house, which I think is the first house that I've actually used this stuff in. I enjoy the things, but they're just, yeah, I enjoy them. I just don't know how many builds I'm going to be using this stuff in. Some of them work really well for a lot of different style houses, but some of the items are pretty beaten up looking. Also, I'm upset that there's only one type of washer and dryer. Like, that kind of bugs me. But anyway, speaking of stuff packs, sorry, I'm gonna go on a little rant here because, like the rest of the sim community, I'm a little frustrated with the recent stuff pack announcement. My first pet stuff pack, it's not even, I know people are just mad because it's like a DLC for the DLC and they wanted all that stuff in with the original Cats and Dogs pack, which I totally get and I agree with. But I just feel like this is a bunch of useless things. They're adding such a small gameplay element to it, and I know it's a stuff pack, but a lot of the other stuff packs have a pretty decent gameplay element that they add in with it. Like bowling stuff pack introduces a whole bowling thing, but the little pets, I feel like it's not that much, you know? I don't know. I just think this is a really needless, useless pack that they're trying to get us to buy, and I honestly don't even think I'm gonna buy it. I mean, they have this round living room table that's like an aquarium that I really want. One, it's an aquarium, which is really cool, but also I just really want a round coffee table that's more than one square. There isn't even really a one square coffee table. I mean, there's sort of a triangular one from the bowling stuff pack, but it's just, I just really want a round coffee table, that's all. I like the big square ones. Now I would like a big round one of the same kind of version, like the 4 tile ones. Anyway, yeah, the stuff pack, they should have added, like, if they were going to make this a pack, they should have added more than one small animal. And also skip all the clothing, because honestly, I mean, I get it, but here's the thing. I was watching the Sim Supply talk about the pack, actually, and he was wondering how they would add in any cats and dogs stuff if they didn't do it in a stuff pack, and I honestly think that's pretty easy. You don't have to have a specific stuff pack for your animals. Like, once they have a new stuff pack for whatever theme it has, just add a few cats and dogs items that go along with that theme within the pack. If you don't have cats and dogs, it's not a big deal. You're just missing like maybe 5 things from the pack, and who cares? And you get all the other things, but every stuff pack, then the people who own cats and dogs would get a few extra things like they do for the Sims and everything. I just really hope they're not going to be making stuff packs for the cats and dogs and like other DLCs that come out. Like, they better not like release the seasons and then release winter items stuff pack. Like, that will just bother me a lot, that kind of thing. I mean, it's cool if they wanna add more items, but they need to be a variation. They can't just be part of the DLC. I don't know what they're doing over at EA. They're gonna shoot themselves in the foot over there. They already are, but I mean, the Sims community is probably the least likely to abandon EA, even though they do that terrible money grab thing with the Sims, where they break it up into, you know, a bajillion stuff packs and game packs and make a buttload of money on every person who wants to play The Sims and actually have a decent amount of items. So if they keep doing this, they're gonna have the Sims community start resenting them, and it's not gonna work out for them, because that is their one faithful community right now. And if they start messing with us, then, well, there's no one left for EA, so they're gonna go pretty quickly down the toilet, I would say. But we'll see. I mean, I doubt they're actually going to ever actually go bankrupt. I said actually a lot in that sentence. But, I mean, really, it's EA. They're not just gonna go out of business. That's not gonna happen. And just hope they don't take advantage of everyone in the Sims community, like they are doing with all their other games. and they always have been with The Sims. Anyway, I guess I'm done ranting about that stuff pack now. I'm just upset. None of the items look cool, except that coffee table. And I don't know. But yeah, I've been working on this house. I forgot to mention this whole time that this is the Bjergsen's house in Windenburg. I don't think I even mentioned where the house is located, but you could probably see it from the background. But yeah, it's the Bjergsen's house, so I remodeled it. The bedrooms were a little tough because of how the upstairs was laid out, and I also forgot to build the bathroom again. That I keep doing that for some reason. I built a small bathroom in the main bedroom, like an ensuite, but I forgot to do any sort of regular bathroom from the hallway or the living room or anywhere, so I did end up putting it sort of just next to this main bedroom here. I took out the huge doors that lead to the little porch area on the second floor, and I put the bathroom there and made it just a small hallway out, so you can still sit there, and you'll see it in the screenshots because I took those afterwards, which is good. So this is the main bedroom, and then there's two other bedrooms that I made. So I made one for, oh god, what is her name? Sophia? Is that it? It's one of those, I think, maybe. The teenager, or maybe is she a young adult yet? I can't remember because she's like a different age in my game now, and I think she just aged up into an adult fully in my game, so I think she is probably a teenager in this build game that hasn't advanced time at all, except like I'm pretty sure like one sim day has occurred in this build game that I played. But yeah, so I added Sophie or Sophia's room here. It's small, but it actually fits things really well. It works out really well. I put a desk in. I didn't put it in here because I put the easel, but later I go back and change it and put a desk. And then I did Elsa's room here, which is super tiny. It's like 2 tiles wide everywhere except the door. I put the dog stuffed animal in there, the art table, this rainbow giraffe for some reason, and the cats and dogs beds because I love those for kids beds. They're so cute. But other than that, it's really small. You can still be in this room, but you're gonna have to put some other things outside of the room if you play the Bjergsens. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. You can just leave it like it is. Because, I don't know, I kind of been just taking over some of my worlds and redoing all the houses. And I might just save it and kind of make a save world from it. I don't know, I haven't decided because some of the houses do not match at all. So I would have to be a little more conscious of that if I was trying to fit them all together. I have like 3 build games, so anyway, the build is over. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!